Good morning. Okay, so welcome to my channel. I'm really excited if you can't tell. Today is Wednesday, July 1st of the month. New month, new goals. I'm up early because it is officially a week from launch day and my birthday. So I'm really excited. I'm up really early. I'm paying bills, going through my email, the usual. I have a lot to do this week, so I just wanted to get cracking on it. I really haven't vlogged, to be honest, because working and vlogging is a lot. Sometimes you just can't pick up the phone and record because you're too busy to actually work and you have to focus. So I apologize, but it is what it is. Actually, I don't apologize, it just is what it is. That's all I'm doing right now, just working on my computer. I have a lot to do today, so I'll definitely try to be more consistent because I definitely want to vlog this whole week because I have a lot to do. Yesterday, I went to the post office and I got my P.O. box keys, so that's super exciting. We're official. So the main things that I have to do this week is make product for my launch and then also have to finalize my website. So that's like the main things I'm gonna be doing, but I'm also like receiving birthday stuff this week, like outfits and things like that. And we're also having a launch party, so yeah. It's gonna be a lot this week, but it'll be fun and all worth it, and I just can't wait to take you guys along with me, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm still at my desk. Like I said, I am jam-packed with work to do today. I'm currently editing my labels for my products, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So just in case you're interested in making labels for your own products, I'll show you guys how I do it or what printing company I'm going to be using. So as you guys can see, I use onlinelabels.com. This is my first time actually using them. I've never purchased labels from them before or at all anywhere. Typically I use Vistaprint for products and services when it comes to printing. I do have some labels by Vistaprint, but for my butter labels, this is what I'm going to be using, and I'm just editing and proofing my labels right now so they'll be ready for launch. So the good thing about this company is you can order proofs. So this is actually just a sample of my label. That way I can see how it looks. You do have to pay for the samples, but I rather pay for the sample than to buy a bunch of labels and they don't come out right. And I use the weatherproof polyester label, so that way it's waterproof. They have other materials you can use as well, but that's the one I use just in case you guys are interested. So yeah, so I'm just going to finish revising and proofing these labels so they can be ready. Like I said, launch is basically 6 days away, so I need to hurry up and proof these. They should be here in 2 days, so hopefully they don't get held up anywhere and they get here as soon as possible. So yeah, but I'm gonna finish, like I said, these proofs, and then I have to edit a video so I can post by 3 o'clock today. That's my goal. So it's 1:19 right now and I gotta get cracking. So this is my mood. So I'm stressed because I just got my birthday dress in the mail and it's a complete fail. Doesn't fit. So now I have to order a whole new dress. I have to look for a whole new dress and order a whole new dress because I could easily just buy the same dress or exchange it for a different size, but my size is sold out. So back to square one. Just had like a mini breakdown because I'm a crier, and yeah, I'm frustrated, but now that I had my moment to cry and be mad about it, I just have to figure it out and move on. So yeah. So now I have to finish looking for a dress, order it, because literally I have to order something today in order for it to get to me by the day before my birthday, the day before the party. Like, I knew this was gonna happen. Like, I just knew it. But yeah, back to square one. Hey y'all, so I'm back feeling much better than earlier. I took a nap and everything, but I did order another dress. So cross your fingers and let's hope that it fits. Because if not, let's not even think of that. And I actually needed to order shoes because the shoes that I had originally went with the first dress that I had in mind. So I needed to go with a whole nother look. So I ordered shoes and everything. It is actually 12:30 in the morning. Because I took a nap, like I was just feeling really tired. I guess like that whole dress thing blew me and it took some energy away from me. So July definitely came in and tried it. But it's cool because tomorrow is a new day. Well, technically today is a new day, but it's 12:30 and because I am not too tired, I'm just finishing editing my video because I didn't get that done, unfortunately. I did finalize my labels, so that was the main thing that I needed to do today, and I did that, so I'm happy about that. So I'm just going to finish editing my video, and then I'm just doing some edits on my website, and I'm gonna do this until I'm pretty much tired. This week, like normally I go to bed, I want to say pretty early for the most part. Like the latest I go to bed is midnight, 11:30 or something, because I wake up early. But this week I really have to go into overdrive and really push myself. The launch is in 6 days, so I really need to get as much work done with the little bit of time I have left. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm pushing the limit and staying up and doing what it takes. I will catch y'all in the morning though. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so good morning guys. It's day 2. 6 more days until Skin by Moss. The sound that you're hearing is the sound of my computer because it's working. I've been up this morning, all morning, editing my YouTube video, or uploading, like while I finished editing, just finalizing, and now it's uploading to YouTube, so that's why it's making that noise. I've also been working on my website, specifically product descriptions for my products, which I find is one of the most difficult parts for me because I really have to put my thinking cap on and think about how I want my products to be perceived and what I want it to say, because I want my descriptions to be informative but not, you know, dragged out and too long, because I want people to actually read. Just wanted to come in here and check in with you guys. So I'm back. I just took a nap. I have started to take naps during my work days because it just gives me a lot more energy. I feel a lot more functionable. It's just easier to function when I have some sort of nap. So I took about a nap for about an hour. It just feels a lot better when I take naps. I need like a regroup, especially with me waking up early, especially being home, because it's not like I'm out in the office and then when I leave work, I'm in the car and I get more energy when I get home. No, I'm like home all day. I'm actually about to finish working on my website, and I need to go through inventory to make sure that I have everything I need to create all my products for launch day. Hey y'all, so I just realized my shirt was on backwards the whole day, but ignore that. Just finished cleaning up my bathroom and my kitchen, so now I'm about to shower. I just wanted to show you guys my activated charcoal skin bar. So this is what it looks like. It's so pretty, stamped with my logo. As you guys can see, it says Skin by Moss. This was a test soap, so that's why it's open on the back, because I was practicing wrapping it. But this is what it's gonna look like. I'm actually about to use this because I just ran out of mine. This skin bar is made with activated charcoal, tea-tree oil, so many other ingredients that are amazing for the skin. But this is what it looks like. I cannot wait for you guys to get these in person. That's what the activated charcoal skin bar looks like, and it's perfect for oily skin, acne prone skin. I love it. I have super oily skin, so this works wonders. But yeah, I just finished up my last bar, so I'm opening a fresh one. Just wanted to show you guys. Good morning. Let's just take another moment today for my skin, because Skin by Moss. So I am at my desk like usual, working on it. I just had a breakthrough because I was literally struggling and I don't know why. I didn't just Google what I was having trouble with, but I was just trying to figure out. Anyway, I'm in the middle of pricing my items. And when it comes to pricing my items, I find it a bit challenging, but it's one of those moments where you have to be realistic and really, like, pricing your items is one of the most important parts of the job, because at the end of the day, when you're pricing these items, this is what your customer's going to pay for, but also this is how you're going to get paid. So you have to be realistic, you got to be smart, and keep a lot of things in mind. So I literally am breaking down every single thing. It's a lot of math. What I'm actually doing is I'm starting with one product at a time, because or else I'll go crazy. So I'm actually starting with the pricing for my skin butters. And when it comes to pricing my items, I'm breaking down a lot of things. Let me put y'all onto a little something. So this alone, which is just the jar itself, each jar pretty much costed me $1.63. So one empty jar, just a jar in the top, is $1.63. So I have to factor the $1.63 into the price that I'm going to charge for my product. This is $1.63, so I wouldn't charge $1 for the product. You don't want to lowball yourself if you paid more for something. So I'm breaking down how much each jar costs me, how much I'm paying for each label. Each label, I'm breaking down the price per label. And I'm also breaking down the cost of how much product is going to cost me. I just gave myself a headache because I was sitting here going crazy trying to figure out how much something costs per ounce, because I want to be as honest as possible and I want to be as transparent as possible. I want to be as accurate as possible when pricing my items. So I'm literally breaking down how much each ounce costs, because at the end of the day, I'm going to tally up how many ounces I'm putting into the jars, how much each ingredient costs me. And on top of it all, once you're done doing the pricing for the packaging and the product, you also want to remember you want to pay yourself. So you want to also factor in how much labor you're putting into making each product and things like that. So I just gave myself a headache, but I figured it out. So I'm sitting here, pricing things out. At the end of the day, I was kind of stressing. I'm like, I don't want to make things too expensive. I want to be realistic and make things affordable for people, but I also don't want to feel like I'm doing it for nothing. Like, I want to get some sort of income back, not just break even. I had to come to the realization that no matter what price I decide to put out there, people are either going to buy it or they aren't. I can't really beat myself up and say, oh, this needs to be cheaper so that way more people can buy it. No, I'm not doing that. I know the quality I'm putting into my brand. Therefore, I know how much I'm worth, and I'm not going to bring my worth down just to satisfy someone. If someone likes it, they'll buy it. If they don't, oh well. There's something out there for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. I might not be what it is, but there's someone who will love my products. I had to give myself that little speech, because doing these numbers and stuff is like, wow, I really, spend a bit of coin on this stuff. So but that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually about to take a break well, not necessarily a break. I actually have to clean my makeup brushes and get my makeup set up together, because I have a client tomorrow. So I want to make sure I'm prepped and ready for that, and I'll just come back to working once I'm doing that. So just wanted to come on here and give you guys that little speech, because you cannot beat yourself up about things. You know your worth, and if you feel like that's your worth, then put it out there. Those who want it and love it will respond. Hey y'all, so it is the countdown, wait, what? I don't know what I'm just saying. Anyway, it is July 4th. Happy 4 days before my birthday. I'm about to start actually making the product for launch day, so I'm excited, yay! I finished up with my client earlier I had today, so what I did just now is I disinfected my lab area, aka my dining space, and I'm about to start making the product. So I have everything here. I cleansed my hands, but I'm gonna wear some gloves. Also got my goggles and the products and tools I need to actually get started. Today I'm going to be making the skin bars, and I'm also going to disinfect some of the jars for my skin butters, which I will be making tomorrow. It's going to be 2 days of hard lab work, so let's get started. Chemistry was crazy from the get-go. Neither one of us knew why. We didn't build nothing overnight, 'cause a love like this takes some time. All right, so 2 days, or yeah, 2.5 days before the launch. Ew. Look at this backdrop. So this is for my launch party / birthday party. I'll definitely be vlogging that day, so yeah. Anyway, I just received a package, so I'm about to open it. Yesterday, I finished making all of the skin butters for launch. I didn't package them yet though, but I did finish making them, and I stamped them and all of that good stuff. So today is butter day. I actually received my last bit of butter in the mail just now. It's getting real. I'm really excited, anxious, nervous, and I have so much stuff to do. So I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna get into this butter. So I have my box of butter. I ordered some cocoa butter, shea butter, almond oil, and jojoba oil. And I also ordered some kokum butter. Oh my gosh, which is actually melted. I can feel it through the packaging. So yeah, this is melted, but it's okay. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet on any of these vlogs, but I'll be offering 4 products when it comes to Skin by Moss, and 2 of those products are skin butters. So skin butters are your traditional body butters with a twist. They're for your skin, face, body, whatever. However, if I'm being completely transparent, one of the most nerve-wracking things about launching around this time is because butters melt. That's so nerve-wracking for me, because honestly, it's really hot outside and I'm shipping butters, all natural butters. It's a huge possibility they might melt, which is really scary for me, because personally, like, I'm making the products and I'm taking so much caution and I'm just taking so much time to make sure that it's perfect, and I want you guys to receive them the way that I make them. So it's a little disappointing if they will come to you melted. I have to be realistic and understand that it's very possible, and the main reason is because it has to go through transit. So it has to, you know, go to the post office, sit in the delivery van or car, whatever, and then it has to come to you and it may sit on your porch. I don't know, but that's so nerve-wracking because it's just not how I want it. It's like a presentation thing. The butters are still gonna work the same, it's just gonna be melted. I could like put this in the refrigerator to harden back up, but because I'm actually about to make butter, it's not gonna make a huge difference to me. Yeah, I just want to throw that out there. But that's probably one of the most nerve-wracking things that I'm concerned about. It's hot, things are gonna melt, and I have no control over that. So, but it's still gonna be a bomb butter, okay? So because I forgot to enter these into my inventory, I'm gonna do that really quickly, and then I'm going to get started on making the butter batches. I just did inventory. I have my box of butters and oils that I'm going to be using to make the butters right here, and then I also have my jars. Before I actually start making the butters, I'm going to sanitize all of these, because you want to make sure that you're getting clean jars before you put your product in it. You don't want any contamination. All right guys, so I'm suited up. I have one glove on, one glove off, so I can hold the camera. I did the first batch of jars, and I'm currently melting the butter for my skin butters. It's soaking in a water bath, if you can see that back there. So I have boiling water, and then the butter is in the bowl on top. Normally, if it was a smaller batch, I would make it on the stove, but because it's bigger, I need a bigger bowl. So yeah, and this bowl is still tiny, so I need to invest in bigger bowls because I'm gonna have to make hella batches. While that's melting, I'm gonna prep my other ingredients, but I'll show you guys the jars. So here are a few of the jars. I cleansed and sanitized them, and then here I have the butter. As you can see, it's melting. So yeah, still at it and making the butters. It is late, but I have batch 1 done. One more batch and then I'll be done. So what I pretty much did is, this is my Bare Skin Butter. It comes in a glass frosted jar and we filled them, but you want to make sure that you bang it down on the surface so that way you get the most in there. I'm not trying to be stingy with the product. And I'm also weighing the product so that way I make sure that everyone gets an accurate amount. So after, I just like to go in and fill with a little bit extra. And I'm topping them off so that no product goes to waste. And also I just want to make sure that everyone gets the most out of their money. And this is just extra from the batch. It's not necessarily extra, it's just I don't have enough to make a full jar, so I'm just using whatever's left over to add to the jars. And this is how it looks so pretty. This is the 2 ounce. Then I have my 4 ounce jars, and then we have the big kahuna, the 8 ounce. And I'm gonna clean them all up after I'm done. They did look pretty before. Like, this is one that is full, but I would rather it be full like this than just this one's full, and somehow it happened to turn out pretty. This one is full, but I stuffed it some more. So, but I'm gonna clean up around the edges and make it look presentable. So this is what the lab looks like. That right here is actually my bootleg product shot. It's just a shelf, and I have a cutting board I got from IKEA. I just made it look real cute. So that's the 2 ounce and 4 ounce, and I have some prop moss balls on the end. So I'm not quite done yet tonight. It's gonna be a long one, but I need to get this done. So this is batch 1. I'm gonna make batch 2 tonight and then call it a night, because, or maybe not call it a night, but this is gonna be the end of vlogging tonight. I got a lot of work to do and I can't be stuck to my phone, so I need to focus and make y'all stuff right.